Your mind is being altered by stoned ape theories with
Hubo,
Kapowski,
and Broseph Smith.
a podcast where we alter our perception of reality and discuss the meaning of life on this pale blue dot.
yo,
Check it out.
Stoned Ape
down?
Theories, episode 67, motherfuckers. We out here.
Yep.
You told me not to curse in the thing, but it's just it's instinctual. You can't not do it. I don't know. I feel like that's what our fans are called now. Is just motherfucker.
I was hoping that we could go with primates, right?
Yeah, I know, but like, what's up, motherfucker? It sounds just it rolls off the tongue too well.
Joey Diaz over here, motherfuckers. You fucking suckers.
Yeah.
Sorry, Taylor.
Just like 14 bleeps in the first 5 minutes of the episode. What's up? Welcome to Stoned Ape Theories, episode 67. We out here.
Holla.
Go check out patreon.com/Stoned Ape Theories podcast and give us your money and help support we're doing what we're fucking doing so that we can keep doing this stuff. We got more things in the works. We got all the links. Go follow all of our socials, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.
Don't pretend like you don't know how this
Facebook.
works, right?
We have other things. Check the links.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, it's out there.
MySpace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
MySpace.
Dig.
Yeah, check our. Right? Jesus fucking Christ.
Is that
I probably shouldn't be
is
holding
it,
this
is
chicken in
MySpace
my
like the website? Is that still alive?
I think it still exists. Yeah.
Can we be the the first influencer in 2023 from MySpace?
Maybe, dude.
hands? Do you remember how they used to have like a countdown clock that was like to the end of the world, or like you know what I'm talking about?
For
I think we
Y2K?
need to. I think we need to fire one of those up again with like how crazy shit's getting.
Oh, you mean like a minutes to midnight shit?
Yeah. Minutes to midnight. Like how close are we to fucking nuclear annihilation?
Yeah.
Like when? Because somebody's gonna push a button somewhere, and like the mutually assured destruction protocol is gonna go into effect, and everybody's gonna push all of their buttons. And it's like, fuck it, it's like the idea of like the first person to start jacking off on the plane when it goes down. Like they're the one that starts the fucking frenzy, and everyone's like, fuck it, we're going down.
You never
Like,
wanna be
whip your
the-
shit out.
Yeah.
Orgy.
Like, how do you want to go out?
Yeah.
Fucking. Oh my God, dude. So how do you guys feel about that? How do you guys feel about like the
Mutually assured destruction.
Yeah.
I feel like it's imminent.
yeah?
I feel like
With this whole Israeli-Gaza thing recently, it seems like, and include the Russia-Ukraine thing, and then, China's kind of flexing on Taiwan
you
a
think
little
about
bit.
you think about how many potholes they're gonna have to fix in Israel now.
Yeah.
There's more than just potholes.
They're gonna have to start serving bratwursts in Israel, bro. Like straight up bratwurst. They're gonna have to start serving them on the fucking corners in Israel.
Palestine's not a nuclear nation, so it's not really going to be an issue.
That wasn't. No, it's
World War
it's,
III is
it's
not
the
going to happen.
surrounding.
Well, yeah, it's
people,
all of
it's
the
posturing.
It's
the
like
nature.
Iran with Hezbollah and like all the other like Arab nations around there don't like Israel
Yep.
to begin with.
Yeah, but
But
they're not
it-
going to get involved. America has like put a little guy in the water there, right? So if like they
Right.
get involved, America is clearly sitting there just to
Exactly.
make
Oh, yeah.
sure they don't fuck shit
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
And if they do
exactly.
fuck shit up, then there's the nuclear power is involved. and
Yeah,
it's
but
not gonna-
all the
Right.
fucking
They're not gonna
parties.
do that.
Yeah, but all the parties in the look, they don't care. You got to
How is this
understand that
even an
these
option?
religious fanatics, they want the end of the world. Like that's in their book. That's what it is. The end of the world. Like that's when their fucking God comes back.
Yeah,
That's when
we
they
want this.
destroy every-
Revelation.
Yeah. Like look, you got to understand that they're not mentally well.
No.
Like religious fanatics are not mentally well in some countries. These are the people that are running the fucking countries. They got control of the bombs and shit. And they believe in this fanciful shit, right? Like that's why, it's like theoletics, right? You can't have religion. That's why in America it's the separation of church and state, right?
because you can't
cannot
argue with
have-
people who don't believe in the
Exactly.
world existing in the way you do.
And over there, the church and the state are fucking one and
They're
the
the same thing.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
it-
in
this
both
is
countries.
why. Yeah, this is why that shit's fucking scary. Like, oh no, they might not have the power, but it's the surrounding areas that are the potential threat for them to be like, nah, this shit's happening in our backyard. Like, we got to do some shit.
Yeah.
Russia, like, destabilizing the region. Nobody wants us there. The U.S. presence in the fucking Middle East, like, we've caused so many problems, right? And it's all been for fucking personal fucking gain and shit. Like, dude, it's wild.
If you're sitting at home listening to this, just like think of your closest neighbor that you hate.
Yeah.
And think about how powerless you feel getting rid of them because they just live near you.
Right.
You're like, God,
Yeah, the
fucking
tweakers
damn it.
near
I
us.
gotta see those people all the time. I gotta be around them. They fuck shit up, and I can't even do anything about it. That's us in the Middle East. Why are they mad at America? It's like, that's us. We're the fucking nosy neighbor you can't get rid of. And then it's like, if you try to fuck with us, it's like, we can just nuke you.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good option.
We're like a landlord that installs nosy neighbors. in
Yeah.
military bases.
Yeah, exactly.
We live nowhere near you. We live in a much better area, but we still fuck shit up in your area.
Yeah, no, that's the manager, right?
Yeah.
That's the manager,
Yeah.
the building manager. Yeah. Holy fuck.
Oh yeah, but I was talking with my mom the other day, who's an old elderly Mormon, and she believes in Revelations, and they're gonna have the 1,000 years of darkness where Satan's in charge, and everyone's gonna be, the righteous will be taken to heaven. And this is in Revelations, according to her, of the war in Israel that was gonna start it all.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So
Well, no, that's how it's always been foretold. Like, this is prophetic shit
Yeah.
that's popping off right now, right? And what was it? September 23rd. What's the famous? It's been in like hella TV shows and movies. There's like the date is like September 23rd, 23 or something like that. And yeah, so I wonder if like all of this shit popped off behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? And then it like came to fruition.
well,
You know?
they're questioning because like they got cameras and military fucking everywhere in Palestine. Like, how did they not see this coming, you know? So they kind of think Israel knew and let it happen so they could invade.
Okay, but did you see the low tech that they were implementing in this to like fly under their radar? They didn't have anything that
No.
was moving fast enough. They literally came in like this shit is silly as fuck. Have you seen the Sandlot?
Yeah.
You know how they're like trying to get over into the fence over
Oh,
the dog
yeah.
with their erector set? Like, that's what they did to Israel. They literally had go-karts with fans and like fucking paragliders.
Yeah, I saw
and,
the
and
paraglider,
machine
yeah.
guns and shit. Like, they went low tech as fuck. They used drones
That's
to
a plan-
drop bombs into their fucking their towers to blow them up. So their whole fucking network was fucked up. And it was like,
That's a plan you and your middle school buddies make, like as a joke. Like,
Some
dude,
sticks
what if
and
we could just
stones.
fucking go in there on parachutes? We just all get machine guns, dude.
Yeah.
We'll just mow them down. What are they gonna do? We're in parachutes.
you think some people in caves? You think some people in caves brought down the Twin Towers? No, but this is like a war that's like sticks and stones. What's the famous quote? It's like, I don't know how the fucking world's gonna end, right? But the next war is gonna be fought with sticks and stones.
It's, I don't know how World War III will be fought,
Yeah.
but World War IV will be fought with.
Sticks
Or no,
and
World War
stones.
III will be fought with nuclear weapons. World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones.
Yeah, bro. But like that's like what we're dealing with here. But here's the deal: it started with sticks and stones. Like they're just like throwing rocks at Israel. They're like, "Fuck you! We don't want to sit in your fences anymore." Like imagine you were talking about the shitty neighbor,
Yeah.
right? Like, but imagine your neighbor, your shitty neighbor that you hate, just built a fence around you.
Yeah.
And then just bought up all the land around you and like
Some cold shit.
no, but like
That's some
nobody,
cold shit.
Like why, nobody wants to address the fucking atrocities of what Israel did to Palestine.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause we're
For
not supposed to look
many years.
Yeah, like
No,
we're just not.
like,
We're just supposed to turn a
they-
blind eye and be like, oh no.
That would be some cold ass shit though, to just like
You're supposed to be
have a
down
neighbor
bad
you
for
hate
Israel.
and just buy all the houses around him and
Yeah,
just
and fence
fucking
him
make
in.
his life hell.
No, because look, here's what they've
You
done.
can't even get to your driveway without getting past me.
It's like
Right.
if you're not for us, you're against us type shit. Like if you don't support Israel, you're a fucking anti-Semite. You know what I'm saying? But nobody wants to address their fucking fanaticism, the Zionists and like their whole fucking plan. Like they have a plan, right? For fucking world domination is their fucking plan.
Well, the UN has over and over been like, hey, you guys this like breaks the Geneva Conventions.
Yeah,
Like, this
yeah.
is literally
Like you
genocide.
can't cut off food,
Can't do
water,
that.
electricity.
We
to
can't do
everybody.
anything because none of the countries that comprise the UN are going to do anything about it. But we are saying, hey, you guys shouldn't be doing this, and everyone else is just going like, okay, the U.S. specifically
Yeah,
is
they're
being
in,
like,
they're in charge of the UN. The U.S.
the U.S. really can't.
It's an extension. It's like, those
and
are the
so-
nosy neighbors, right?
And so if the U.S. isn't going to do anything, no one else is.
That's
gonna
why.
be able
That's
to do
why
anything.
Russia. That's why Putin is legit. Like, hey, this was the fucking deal. You don't encroach closer on our fucking shit. Fuck you. Like, really. Like, if you were, like, we are the nosy neighbors in this fucking situation.
I know we are.
Yeah.
We're across the pond. Okay, we're on the other side of the fucking planet, and we're over here fucking playing war games.
We got a globe over here just to
Yeah.
illustrate it. We're
Hey,
way
where's
the fuck
Israel?
I don't actually know. I've been trying to find it
Oh
before
my
we got
God.
to this question.
Yes! I love it that we got a globe. It's so good.
There's Saudi Arabia. It's got to be somewhere fucking around this area.
You are
Yeah,
relatively
find
close.
Egypt
Yes.
first.
Well, I found.
Yeah, but if you look on a map like pre 1947,
I found Jerusalem.
1948, yeah.
no,
Nice.
but, yeah, 48.
No, we
yeah.
gotta be getting
Israel
close.
didn't exist, but like a map from 1947, it's Palestine.
Dude,
Like
it's
there is no Israel. It did not exist. The state of Israel did not exist.
It's great figuring this shit out because it's like piecing together the bits of information in my brain. Like, all right, I know Jerusalem is near what the fuck we're talking about because I know I've heard it near. Hey, there it is.
Is Jerusalem near Israel?
Yeah, I think it's in Israel. No, it's
and
great.
the Gaza Strip. So here's the deal.
So
the Gaza Strip,
here's the deal. On this globe, Jerusalem is in black and Israel's in like red letters above it. And so like I read Jerusalem and then just like kept looking and was like, man, where is it?
but legitimately, like all of Israel used to be Palestine. They gave them a sliver called the Gaza Strip on the coast so that they could have a port. So that but you know what they have to do to
Hold on.
to get the goods that come in to the other parts of Palestine, because they're like islands. They're like, Palestine is like an island nation within another country. It literally is. It looks like Hawaii. It's like broken up into these little
Yeah,
fucking
it's the
islands.
size
and
of
they're all-
Las Vegas.
And they're like,
No wonder I can't find it on this
Palestine,
fucking globe.
and there's borders. So everywhere around those little fucking islands of Palestine throughout Israel is a complete fucking fenced-in border. Like, these people are literally imprisoned.
No,
And
it
they've
is
gotta-
crazy
they're
that like
harassed
we're way the
everywhere they
fuck over
fucking go.
here and we're just fucking like everybody over here.
Yeah.
There's a whole ass ocean. We don't care.
Yeah. No, and you
Fuck
know,
'em.
as being somebody who's like a former Christian and was coming at it at like, I used to be a fucking conservative Christian. I fucking voted conservative. I and I
Oh, how the
followed-
mighty have fallen.
Right, and I followed conservative
Yeah, I
politics.
used to be
so
conservative too.
Yeah, it's like, and
I
now we're here
remember-
Being Mormon.
doing the Stoned Ape Theories podcast.
Like, here's the deal. Here's the deal. There's a record of all the fucking, like, all the votes and all the posturing that we've done. It's not like we can just pretend like we have amnesia and like we don't fucking know how we got here.
Well, actually,
There's
we as a
record.
nation are doing a pretty good job of that. You
There's
say
a-
we can't, but we're doing a pretty fucking good job.
Speaking of, there's a record and we can see what happened. Did you see the Amy Schumer thing?
No.
Huh?
Oh,
No.
okay. So you guys know that quote from World War II. I forget the guy. I did a whole presentation about this in German class. But
Jews are dumb.
But you're on the
No,
spot. You're live.
But yeah, I don't remember the guy's name. But
It's crazy. You did an entire presentation.
It's
like,
Haber?
I don't know, fucking name.
no, it's the guy who said like at first they came for the trade unionists, but I wasn't a trade unionist, so I didn't stand up. And then they came for
yeah.
the commies, and I wasn't a commie. And then they came for the Jews, and no one was supposed to stand for me. Right? Amy Schumer posted on Instagram.
Good old Schumster.
Yeah,
She's got a good
so she's
reputation.
Jewish.
Yeah.
I think. And she posted this picture, as you guys can see. I'll put it up on the screen here. That it's the what is it called? The Star of David. It's like a black Star of David, right?
Isn't that Lenny Kravitz? Is it Lenny Kravitz, the
Not
Black
Lenny
Star
Kravitz.
of David?
And it says on it.
Because Kravitz,
High five. Yeah.
clearly Jewish.
And so
Dude,
it
the
says,
best part is when I saw Lenny Kravitz for the first time, I was like, no way.
You thought he was a Jew?
No, just that name doesn't look.
Lenny.
Yeah, that
Lenny
name.
Kravitz?
If you hear the name Lenny
Okay, that's my
Kravitz
accountant's
and
name.
and know nothing about him, and then you see a picture of Lenny Kravitz, you're like, I don't know about that.
And then you see his roster.
It makes more sense. All right. Anyways, what were you saying?
this post says, first they came for LGBTQ and I stood up because love is love. Then they came for immigrants and I stood up because families belong together. Then they came for the black community and I stood up because Black Lives Matter. And then they came for me, but I stood alone because I am a Jew. Doesn't that fucking boil your blood? It's an American, wealthy
Oh my
American
God.
Jew, while her fucking country that she's standing for is committing a genocide on the other side of the world. She is whining and bitching because of her fucking like sheen of moralistic,
More like
white
Amy
liberal shit.
Schumer.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
so crazy.
Also,
I didn't
she
know she
has
was Jewish.
no moral ground to stand on. Like her reputation
Is terrible.
beforehand is not good. She's
Yeah.
known for stealing jokes,
Yeah, like-
which she stole that speech from a much better
Yeah.
person. Clearly,
She's a plagiarist.
Yeah.
She's a
I mean,
plagiarist.
yeah, she's still a plagiarist. Yeah,
she's still
Keep doing her shit, bro.
Yeah.
No,
out here
Have you
stealing
seen-
jokes and making them less funny.
Have you seen Ben Shapiro about the situation?
I mean, we all knew Ben Shapiro was going to be support. He supports.
Well, I know, right?
100%
He
right in
went full
supporting
Zionist,
genocide.
though.
Yeah.
He went full Zionist.
He has yet to be anti-genocide, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Is it
dude.
though? When you hear him listen, if I just looked at him and I was like, if I looked at him on a panel of
Well,
people
basically,
and I had to
if you
guess
don't agree that
who's
Palestine
the
doesn't
one
deserve to
who's
be
not
wiped off the planet,
anti-genocide
off the
here,
face
it's
of
like,
this earth,
probably
then
choose Ben
you
Shapiro.
are an
Yeah.
anti-Semite. If you don't believe that we should white phosphorus bomb Palestine off the face of this earth, then you hate all Jews and you are an anti-Semite and you are a Holocaust denier,
That's right.
right? Like, fuck. Ben
No,
Shapiro's wild.
I like Ben Shapiro, but I knew on that issue he was going to go that way. But I had to watch the videos, even
Oh,
if
totally. Yeah.
Well,
You need to see
basically,
him break down
look.
about it. And,
Check it out. This is a fucking what do they call that? Something that's always true. That's always true no matter what. What there's a word for
ubiquitous, or
that. Yeah. Let's say that. But it's
Oh, I know
it's
what
like
you're talking
a
about, yeah.
Never trust people with funny
Inevitability?
hats. Yeah. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like the people with funny
That's
hats
the
are
title
always
of
the
the
craziest.
episode.
And this is
Yeah.
this is true. Yeah, like people with funny hats.
whether that be a Jew or a wizard,
Doesn't
or,
matter.
or a guy with a
You
fez
go
on
all the
who's
way
trying to tell
back.
your fortune.
All the way back through history. Like the people with,
Like the
with
wigs.
funny hats. Yeah, it's like
The Pilgrims.
Think about people who wear fedoras now.
yeah. It's like absolute power corrupts absolutely,
Yeah.
and you also get a funny
like
hat.
I am,
Like-
of all the power, let's get funny hats.
You're like, I need something that sets me apart from the others, so that they know that I am the.
Well, 'cause it's
Like,
great,
I need,
you know.
like, something I can set on my maybe a
'cause-
crown. Or
yeah.
You're embedding the us versus them ideology into
Yes.
your clothing.
Yes.
Yeah, it's great.
Definitely.
You know, kings, they've got crowns, royalty crowns.
Just allow me to pontificate.
Rastafari, they've got their dreadlocks, and if you don't want to have long hair, you got to do something. So everyone's just
Yeah.
like, "Fuck it," we go with the chief, like Native American chiefs and everything. They had their big headdress,
headdress.
Yeah.
and nowadays people are just like, "We gotta step up the game."
So for our cult, we need a hat.
Yeah, we need a hat.
We need a hat.
Well, think about the Ku Klux Klan. Think about
Yeah,
the KKK.
right.
They've got
Bro,
a funny
doesn't
hat.
matter. You
That
name
is a
name
funny
one.
hat.
Name one. You go back as far as you want.
It's a
You name
fucking
one.
traffic cone you put on your
Gang
head.
from the
Yeah.
what is the show with Killian
It's gang
Murphy
violence.
in
No,
the
it's
early
all
1900s?
religious
Yeah,
violence,
The gang with the hat with the
police.
like fucking
It's-
blades in the back of it.
Yeah, straight up. It's
Goofy
all
shit
gang
going on,
violence,
yeah.
bro. We're
Gang
fucking
violence.
Yeah, we're simple. We're simple fucking chimps. Like,
Dude, can we culturally appropriate the Santa hat for our gang?
yeah, but it's you
From
can
who,
it's
the
all-
pagans?
I don't know.
You can-
North Poleans.
Yeah, but it's Black Santa. It's Black Santa.
Oh, I see.
From
yeah.
who are we culturally appropriate from?
Yeah,
from
where-
Santa, dude.
Where does Black Santa live at year round?
The monolithic
He's not in
culture.
the North Pole.
Hold on. I found it.
Africa.
Right
Nice.
there.
No, you fucking didn't. Fuck off, dude.
I pointed to Niger.
Come on, man. 12-year-old, bro.
God damn it, dude.
Yeah, my.
I can't even read it from here because I need glasses.
Yeah, I knew
but
immediately.
I saw where he was pointing. And I'm like, bro, the heart of
I started
Africa.
to look close to read. I was like, oh wait, I already know.
Yeah.
Like, I think I know where this is going. It's either that or the South Pole. I mean, those are the two acceptable answers for that joke.
And it's a hard ER.
Eating that fried penguin.
God damn it.
Yeah, he's your favorite.
Oh.
Hold on. Yeah, he's Chad's favorite neighbor with the hard ER.
Like all the it's like all the people what do they say? It's like the people that desire power are the people that shouldn't have it, like shouldn't be in possession of power because they have the desire for it. Which
I think it was you who said it to me ultimately, but it's like anytime you think about, like, I don't know, a cop, like, who wants that job?
yeah.
Or it's like a governor, it's like, who are the type of people who are going for that?
Yeah,
Like,
right.
Yeah, who want to be the enforcers of the wealthy? You know, like who's signing up for that, right? Like, yeah, but it's job security.
People
though.
who like
and I
money.
get a pension.
People who wanna be the
boot. What?
People who want to be the boot.
People that want to be, yeah, dude. Yeah.
No, my brother's like that.
What do they say? It's
He
the
likes
iron
money.
fist behind the velvet glove, right? It's like the invisible hand that's like controlling everything, right? But it's like these people.
Well, yeah, because it's not a good system. Like, we do a lot to try to pretend like it's a good system, but it's not a good system.
Yeah.
It doesn't end very well.
But these people, you can tell them by their hats, right? They all got crazy hats. It doesn't, like, the people that want power, why
What
do
about
they all...
what about politicians? What are politicians' crazy hats? Do we just not
They
trust
used
anyone?
to have the wigs.
Do we just not trust
Yeah,
anyone?
they used to have the wigs. Yeah.
Do we just now not trust anyone in a suit?
Yeah.
Anyone who wears a suit in 2023 to a not
It's
formal
Lego
like,
hair. No,
I
the
think
politician's
anyone with a
crazy.
face.
Their hat is Lego hair. Like it's, politician.
I will say I've never seen a female politician who doesn't have the same haircut as Hillary Clinton.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Everyone's either got that or some slight alteration
And
of it. But
the square, like, what were you guys?
The huge shoulder
lady
pads.
Boss. She lady bosses hella hard.
girl bossing.
She's girl bosses. There we go.
Got the 2-inch thick shoulder pads.
She's the OG girl boss, bro.
Somebody posted this picture. You can't see it. I'll also put this up. It's an IDF boot crushing like a cockroach that's supposed to look like a Hamas like militant guy.
Nice.
And it's like, why would you ever draw a political comic where this is drawn by like an Israeli guy who is trying to depict Israelis as the good guys, but he's drawing himself
But the
as
boot
the boot
is blue. The boot is blue, right?
Yeah,
And the cockroach, is it red?
it's red.
Yeah. So dude, this is gang violence, dude.
He's
But-
literally, it's like, why would you ever draw yourself as the boot?
I
And
love
this
that
is
the way
literally-
they dictated that that's a Hamas soldier is they just put crazy eyebrows on it.
Yeah.
No, but look, this
wait,
is a
wait a
real
second.
thing.
They're like,
They've
you see
encoded
the
this
eyebrows,
duality
you know who it is.
Like
This
this
is
is
what they did to the Jews
cross-cultural.
in World War II, depicting them
No.
as insects. It's like, when you not fucking learn,
Dude, this
you
is
are the
a-
bad
no,
guys now.
We don't.
Yeah.
We've learned.
Dude, the red versus the
all
blue.
I've
is-
ever learned is that we as humans don't learn from our past.
No, but this is
at all.
this is real shit. Like I gotta get this. I gotta get
Get it
this
out.
off. Right. Like this is encoded. They've like fucking built it into the fucking cultural fabric. This red versus blue. It goes so far back. It's insane. Like like the gangs of New York. Have you seen that? Like there was gangs before there was Bloods and Crips. Right. There was like, what was it? The fucking rabbits or whatever they had in their whatever their gangs were. But
Yeah.
they were fucking red and blue.
Yeah,
America.
dude, red
the
and
fucking
blue.
red
And
coats.
when you combine, you make purple. Can't
Yeah.
we just all get along?
Let's all be purple, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Purple's a
Yeah.
pretty dope color, dude.
Well, grown up Mormon, like we were told that, to be peaceful and turn your cheek and love thy neighbor and thou shalt not kill. But then once it was like, oh, the Muslims, they're like, oh, they want to kill us because we're Christian. And so, yeah, we should just go kill them first.
But like the Democrats,
Like,
the
I thought we weren't
Republicans,
supposed to do that.
like,
And they're like,
blue, red,
exception.
fucking,
They get a pass. Yeah.
China, Russia, Israel, like even in that depiction there, right? Like the right side, the good guys, cops are usually, their uniforms are blue.
Look at Star
the boys
Wars,
in
dude.
blue. The boys in blue, they're the good guys,
Yeah,
right?
dude, Star
Like,
Wars.
Yeah, dude, I'm just saying, like this shit is encoded
Jedi and
into
the Sith,
our
dude.
fucking psyche. You know what I'm saying? And so we're supposed to assume that blue is good. Like the enforcers, the blue guys, like they are good, inherently good. And you can paint the bad guy red, even like looking like fucking Captain America. Look at all, you know what I'm saying?
Versus the Red
Wars,
Skull.
dude.
Versus the Red Skull. Like this shit is everywhere, dude. You can't get away from it, dude. It's fucking wild. It's wild. It's like what is that? And it's like these are the sides. This is the tribalism. They're like playing on. They're like hijacking our fucking primitive tribal mind to get us. Because like if you present, it's like how you can hack someone's their fucking psyche by giving them choices. You say, "Oh, here's your choices," but there's other choices other than
I
those
do it
two
with my
choices
kids
that
all
you
the
gave
time.
them, right? There's infinite choices at any given time, but you can frame it in a way that says, "Oh, you have to choose between these two. These are the two sides."
Yeah, I do it with my child all the time. Like, there's other shit to eat. I just want her to eat. So I'm like, you want to? If I just ask her, what do you want to eat? She'll say no.
Yeah.
So instead, I go, do
Politics.
you want a sandwich or do you want fruit? Whatever it is, and then she'll pick between the two because that is the only option. That's what the world's doing to you.
Yeah, politics is how do you get the kids to decide to pick a side, right?
You only give
how do
them
you
two
get the
sides.
children to choose a side? Yeah,
And to seed the next generation.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, well, and
Playing the long game.
Like I said, I was a Christian. I was in ministry. I was like, the two things that I was
there, man.
the two things that
I
I
was in the
actually
trenches
went to school for
Jesus.
was the Bible
And
welding,
welding.
right? Like these are the two things that I actually went to school for, right? And so I was in it so deep that
Gonna
like
fucking
I
build a
listened to
big-ass metal
conservative
Jesus.
fucking yeah, penis,
Heavy metal Jesus.
Yeah, no, it'll be Jesus fucking Christ. That will be the statue.
Perfect.
Yes, that would be the only thing that religiously related that I would do.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no. No, but seriously though, I was in it. I know what the fucking mentality is. I was brainwashed by that. And I know what it's like to come out of religion and to fucking peel. It's like putting a different brain on. Like you literally have to peel it off, right? Like a silly hat. You got to take it off. You got to take your hat off. You got to take
Everyone's got hats,
take your
dude.
fucking silly hat off. Yeah, no, but seriously. And it was like
The only
one
two
rap.
acceptable hats are a beanie or a baseball hat, and maybe a cowboy hat. Anything else looks weird.
And I'm legitimately gonna tell you the seed that fucking planted that my division from the church was an immortal technique line. Then he stated that there was more Jesus in the Quran than there was in the fucking Bible. And I said, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Right? And there was like this question. I'm like, what do you mean? There's Jesus in the Quran? What the fuck are they talking
Immortal
about?
technique
Jesus
is
in
why
the
I
Quran?
stopped trusting the government when I listened to the song Peruvian Cocaine. Was like, wait a minute.
Bro, no, he's dropping knowledge, bro.
Yeah.
Like he
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
picked up where Rage Against the Machine left off, on the political shit,
him
but
and
just like hardcore rap shit.
Yeah. Most Def sometimes too. Most Def has a couple. Like Mathematics is a good one.
Yeah, but bro, I went and got a Quran, and I in English, right? And I fucking studied it. But dude,
Yeah.
Jesus
that
is
detail was
Isa
necessary.
in the Quran. Jesus is Isa, and he literally is quoted more than in the Bible. Right? There's more of his text in there, and so
I didn't know that, but that's fucking
that
crazy.
shit blew my brain apart. I felt like I had been lied to by the entire fucking establishment. I said, "What the fuck does Jesus have to do with Islam?" Right? And then
Right.
I learned
Turns
about
out a lot.
the Abrahamic faith. That Islam is just a branch of the Abrahamic faith, just like Christianity and Judaism.
And
I'm like,
Muhammad.
why the fuck in my entire life They're telling me that they know the fucking answers about God and religion and all this fucking shit. And they never fucking told me that these other religions that we're fucking fighting with are from the same fucking, they're the same religion? What the fuck are you talking about? I couldn't trust anybody or anything. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, Allah isn't another God. Allah just is literally God in Arabic. Like, that's it. It's not a different fucking God.
Yeah, it's like a different word for God is we can only be
Allah
talking
and
about
Yahweh.
one thing here.
It's all
Bro,
the same
and
fucking
this goes
Yahweh,
back,
yeah.
and this goes back to Isaac and Ishmael, which are the
Okay, well,
yeah. So this
Abraham,
goes back
Ishmael,
to the
Allah,
sons of Abraham,
Yahweh.
and that's the
and
fucking
the
split.
sacrifice.
And that's the fucking split, because Isaac was the favored son of the father, and Ishmael got cast out. Right, and so like you got to think of like a religion that's based off of the cast out son. Like the son that was cast out, that was banished from the father. Like that's the relationship that they have with with God, right? They're the banished fucking son. So they have like a little bit skewed a relationship with the creator, right? Because they're coming from this angle that's like, oh no, we were cast out, and like,
fuck those guys.
unacceptable.
They called us
right?
fags.
Yeah.
Made us go live on our own.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
He's got a point.
No, but no, that shit, it totally melted. My whole world perception came just fucking melting down. I'm like, nobody ever fucking told me, not a single person, not anywhere, not any adult person that I'm fucking relying on to help guide me and, shape my fucking worldview and help, understand what the fuck this reality is. They're trying to frame it on this thing that they don't even understand. Right? Like I had this conversation with my dad about the fucking language of God. I'm like, what fucking language does God speak?
I
Dad?
just figured. Hold. I'm sorry, dude. I just figured out my parents are still getting boosters. Like, what? I asked them, and they're like, "Well, because we were around old people." I'm like,
Have you ever smelled them?
I'm like, and I'm like, what's that doing? Like, they've proven that it doesn't stop the spread, and they're like, yeah, but I'm like, so why? And they're like, well, I'm like, I don't. That's why I'm asking you the
we already
fucking
flattened the
question.
curve.
Yeah.
Like a while ago.
No, it's compliance. It's
Yeah,
compliance.
that's a little
Yeah.
bit much, maybe.
no,
dude,
there's
so my
several
We
people are
started in
still
2020.
getting yes.
I
Dude.
got two. I only
Yeah.
got the. Actually, I got none. I got no boosters. I got the original set of 2 shots, and I got nothing else. And
Same, and
never
I only
had a problem. I got COVID.
I
once,
only did
never
it
again.
because I had to keep my job at the time, and
Yeah,
now I'm
that's
still
a fair
kind of
reason to do it. But it's
which
like, Jesus, dude.
I'm
Fuck
still-
you. I'm at this point. Fuck you. I don't trust you. I'm not putting
Yeah.
anything else that you tell me I need to put in my body
Fuck
in my
you.
fucking
No,
body.
exactly.
That's
We're
where
done.
I'm
We
at
got
with
it. We got done with it.
I'm over it.
We're chilling.
Yeah.
The next one, like, we'll fucking see. I'm gonna do
Well,
everything I
here's the
can
thing.
in my power to like be as healthy as
I
possible.
was like Brennan when it fucking first. I did, admittedly, I did everything they told you not to do during COVID, and I thrived better than anybody else.
Yeah,
because I just kept.
we worked through it.
I know, we just kept living. But then I got a job at the state, and then the vaccine started rolling out. And then like the whole vaccine passport thing started getting talked about and everything. I was like, fuck that. I'm not getting it. I'm not, that seems sketchy. I'm not getting
it is.
Yeah,
I don't-
and there's a
like a
company that's
registry.
making profit off
Yeah.
of it, and then
So-
there's no recourse, none at all, because they've fucking
Well, the
built
thing
in
that
like
blows my mind is that the reason that I'm a skeptic is because of my parents. Because if I ever tell them any idea ever, they will pick it apart detail by detail until I have to explain everything that I'm fucking doing for them to be like, oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
But if the government tells them anything, they're just like, good idea. Fuck yeah.
Okay.
I'm like,
So-
what the fuck is happening? And when I tried to have a conversation with them about it, they literally just like ended up being, I'm like, why? And they're like, well,
Just
that's
because.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just because. I'm like, what? No, you don't. You two are the only people who've ever taught me that you don't just do things just fucking because that's the stupidest fucking reason ever. You're the one who told me that. So now why are you telling me? And then once I started realizing that's like just how the general population of America lives, I'm like, we're fucked.
Yeah.
We're done.
No, so when they had when Joe Rogan had
That was one of the most mind-blowing conversations I've ever had.
RFK on.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Having a conversation real quick. Having a conversation with your parents where you realize that their like morality or belief system or something like that is actually nowhere near as coherent as you felt like it was when you were growing up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is so because it's like everyone kind of like most people just exist, right? Most people listen to the music that's on the radio, right? In
Which
terms
is
of their
crazy
politics,
to me.
right? Which is crazy. Most like most people I know would think that's insane, right?
Yeah.
But a lot of people, especially from the generations before us, before like Gen X and
Yeah.
stuff like that, they just kind of were existing and they were just standing in line and chilling is like wild, and it's
Like that,
it's
no, because they
it's
were
like
born
finding
when
your
that
dad's
tech
penis
came
isn't
out.
as big as you thought it was, right?
Well, no, but they were around when that tech came out. Like the radio to them was like
My parents
oh,
were not around when the radio came out.
Yeah,
Your parents didn't listen to the radio, like
The radio came out like 120
no, I
years
know,
ago.
I know that, but it was a primary source of
it
entertainment.
was the only primary
Yeah.
source of
like before
information that they
TV,
had.
and then like
yeah,
And
TV.
smartphone.
and
yeah.
and so yeah, but it is a mind-blowing fucking revelation when you realize that their morality is just like oh yeah, these people have just been living this way forever, and like I thought that they had the answers because they're my parents. You think your parents
Yeah.
have the fuck? I mean,
Oh, yeah.
unless
People
they're your
believe-
parents.
I thought 100%.
I thought they had the answers.
Yeah. same
Oh
here.
yeah, you probably had that
yeah.
horrifying
Mormon.
amount. Yeah.
Yeah,
I believed
You're like,
him
oh, you-
100%.
Yeah, and then once you start figuring it out, it's like, wait a second. And then at least with my parents, I'm able to talk to them. So recently I'm like, all right, I'm going to fucking challenge this shit because they think I'm a dumbass, and I
Yeah.
get it because a lot of the time I present as a dumbass,
Yeah.
but I'm like, let's fucking have this conversation. And when they can't give me any good answers as to why the fuck they're doing what they're doing, it's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, you're just going along.
Well, it's like
yeah.
the model is like you believe that the people that are raising you are fucking know what the fuck they're talking about when they tell you
Yeah.
what the fuck to believe or think.
Yeah, half,
you know what I'm saying?
half
And
my
like,
life I knew the Earth was 6,000 years old.
holy fucking shit, dude!
I knew it for a fact.
I saw the pyramids and there, I was like, I couldn't reconcile. I'm like, there's no fucking way. Like, what are you talking? There's dinosaurs in like millions of years. Like,
No, when I went to science class,
Maybe that's why I'm dumb. Is because I've been raised in the world where it's like I don't trust what my parents say to me because from a young age they've taught me not to trust fucking information from people, and then also the internet where it's like half of everything is misinformation. So now
Right.
whenever I hear shit, unless it has direct proof after it, I'm like, I don't believe it.
Yeah, when I was like 16, this created a rift between me and my parents because I started seeing things around the internet and finding out things that like I thought they were
100%.
wrong about now. And when I asked my parents about things, they would be like, "You'll understand it when you're older." I'm like, "I want to understand it now. If you can't explain it to me, then you're wrong." That's all I can say, right? Is like,
Right.
you cannot tell me that there are things that I am wrong about or don't know that you cannot tell me why about. I'm just gonna not believe the things then, right?
Well,
like
and then
until you figure it out for
with
me.
And you're my
religion,
favorite person
so
to have
mad.
a debate with.
Yeah.
Because I know when as soon as you're like, you're just dumb if you don't tell me a fucking answer. It's like, you're just dumb. You don't know it. Clearly, you're not telling me. You're dumb.
dude, and with religion, when you pull that thread and it just fucking unravels.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's what it was like. Dude, it was literally
I
like,
can't
fucking
imagine what
pulled
it was
this
like
thread
for you to just
because
like half your life is just like fucking.
like, yeah, going
through
to church.
studying the Bible. Like I got my concordance, and that is like how you cross-reference between language, right? And that's what got me into etymology and fucking linguistics and all that, and like history and geography. Like the Bible got me into a lot of fucking interests in my life, right? But that is also what led me away from the fucking from religion.
That's also what led me away from the fucking Bible.
yeah.
The
But like,
Bible
no,
led me away from the Bible.
Well, because then the history and I was cross-referencing between cultures because like there is shit that is historically somewhat accurate. It's a little
Yeah.
different from each side, but you can kind of parse together a pretty decent timeline, right? But I'm like having this conversation. I was like, what do you know about a 2,000-year-old culture that speaks this language? And you want to carry the belief that they held 2,000 years ago in their fucking society. And you know nothing about that. And you want to carry that into today and fucking tell people that that's how they're supposed to live their fucking life when you don't even know anything about it? Like, you don't speak Aramaic, you don't speak fucking Hebrew, you don't speak Greek, you don't speak fucking Latin, you don't speak any of these fucking languages that it was originated in the text that it came from,
And also
it was
because
withheld, right?
Because I'm a skeptic, I go immediately like, you know how many times that shit could be translated by one dude playing a bad prank?
We were
Like,
talking.
I'm
yeah.
gonna fuck with this.
We're
Well,
talking
they have
about Ben
different
Shapiro
versions
earlier.
of it, too.
He keeps saying he's one of the things he says all the time is that I don't know which version.
We
was
have the King James version in ours.
Yeah, King James version is the one that I think he talks about, but it's like the meek shall inherit the earth is actually wrong. He talks about how like the
Yeah,
Hebrew
fuck
wording.
the meek.
Yeah, well, I listen.
He just blushed when you said that, homie. Damn.
But he says all the
Holy
time. Ben
shit.
Shapiro says like that the original phrasing actually meant something along the lines of like those who have swords and know how to use them but choose not to shall inherit the earth.
Right.
The word
yeah,
meek
yeah.
doesn't really cross that exact
Yeah, yeah.
meaning, right? It means like those who are like weak.
It's lost in translation.
It's lost in
Right?
translation.
Because it does not
How
have.
often is it like that?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like the fucking language barriers are insane. It's crazy because like the meaning like if you translate something, if they don't have the nuance in their language.
I know how easily I get fooled by things. I'm like, you telling me people 2,000 years ago aren't getting fooled by shit?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
They know
no
nothing.
internet.
Well, and it was the equivalence of magic.
Yeah.
Like in some cultures, that's what they fucking called it was magic, right? And they had fucking sorcerers and like these people with the
playing
funny
cards.
hats.
Before
Yeah,
they knew how to
shamans.
before they
No,
knew how to make fire, the first person to show them fire was like, "What? You're a wizard."
They're whipping up. They're like
Man, someone
whipping up,
pulled a rabbit out of a hat.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh,
we worship you."
The,
Yeah.
dude, because they're whipping
the
up
first
earth
person
drugs.
to do the fucking thumb
Thumb
trick,
thing,
and they're like,
yeah.
"Oh my god!" His name was Merlin.
Oh my god, yeah, and like the resurrection of Jesus, the whole thing is like, all right, guys, 3 days, okay?
Yeah.
Like, you guys got to come and do the
Push
whole.
this boulder in front of me.
Dude.
I can't move it. See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You had a
Fucking walking
back
over-
door the whole time.
The
banging
walking over
bitches.
water thing is just a shallow fucking pond.
Yeah.
You're like, holy shit.
Yeah, dude, all the miracles in the Bible are just party tricks, party favors. Dude, would you party with Jesus? Would you get fucked up with Jesus?
Noah's
Would you
Noah's
drink
Ark was
Jesus?
just like
If
the
Jesus
largest
turned
boat.
water into
Some
wine,
drunk
would you
dude had
drink
seen it
it?
at the time. He's like, I feel like there's every
No.
fucking animal on here,
Dude,
dude.
if Jesus
They
turned
wrote
water
that
into
down.
wine, would you drink that shit?
Yes.
I would get drunk with Jesus.
Yeah,
Fuck
if you
yeah,
turn
I
water
would.
into wine, I'd try it.
Bro,
Just
and
say,
you
I'm
know,
drinking beer, right? Yeah, I'll try it. Shit,
Dude,
I'd be
yeah.
like, can't you try something stronger?
dude, and you know that the
Have we learned about vodka?
the term Christ, it just literally means the anointed one, right? But the anointing
You
oil.
see Jesus turn water into wine, you just start bringing him potatoes. Like, what can you do with this?
Vodka. Yeah. No, but dude, check this out. Chrism, the word Christ, comes from this like a whole ritual of being anointed and being the anointed one, right? But it was 9 pounds of cannabis. It was derived from 9 pounds of cannabis.
Talk about
The
a fucking
chrism
9-pound hammer.
Dude, so imagine, dude, imagine how stoned Jesus was out of his fucking mind. He's doing magic tricks for people. He's like, nah, put this oil on. He's getting everyone stoned out of their fucking mind with this oil. He's anointing them and then doing magic tricks for him.
Yeah, and washing his feet actually meant originally the translation was sucking his dick.
Okay, man. Sure, man.
No, that's
The first person who translated was that, like, I think we might need to change that.
Yeah, that's what Joseph Smith interpreted from the tablets.
Listen, I've seen those paintings
He's
in
like,
Mormon
you can
churches.
have as many wives as you want as long as they wash your feet.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, dude. No, but like all religions are insane. There's not a single religion that isn't insane. There might be some inherent, like, fucking metaphor.
I mean, Buddhism is pretty fucking tame. Like, for the most part, other than the reincarnation thing, it's pretty tame.
it's insane. It's insane. Fuck, it's insane. It's literally.
It's intense.
Yeah, no, it's imaginary. It's all imaginary. These are the places you can go inside your mind. You can.
As I said that, I
fabricate
just
an
thought about a
imaginary
monk
world.
sitting there. It's like, yep, this is normal. I was like, all right, yeah,
Dude,
never
Patton
mind.
Oswalt.
They can just come without stroking their cock, just with their mind.
That'd be amazing. Mind come.
Dude, we got to try it. Let's do this. Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
and their teacher sees him do it. Like,
He
you
came in-
passed the test.
That's what enlightenment is.
Dude, he came inside of his brother's ass, inside of his brother's head, his other brother's head, while he was sleeping.
I get it. He had a
what
dream
a
about
horrible
it.
wording there.
Yeah,
You
that's.
gotta bury the lead there a little bit.
I think
Yeah,
he got
put
right
a good
to the
image.
point.
Yeah,
I feel
Not
like
the right
he got
word
right
of
to the point.
information. Yeah.
I feel like I worded it perfectly.
Yeah.
It's
No, I think
him
you did too.
coming inside of his brother's ass,
Yeah.
inside of his other brother's head while he's sleeping.
Yeah.
I can't word it any more perfectly than that.
Yeah.
You can see it.
Yeah.
You might not want
No,
to.
my brother John, for reference, was on here before and mentioned that I was fucking my brother Ryan in the ass, and
Yeah,
he walked
listen,
in the room.
I feel like I could describe it in a little bit better sentence. It would be, his brother dreamed about him coming in his brother's ass.
Other
Yeah.
brother, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Because if you start with the dream, then people know. If you start with that, he's coming in his
It
brother's
seems more
ass.
difficult. It seems more difficult as you keep going.
That's
It
fair.
seems more
You know what?
complicated.
That's fair. You got it. You're right. You're fucking right. You're right.
You're like, no, but if he's coming in,
Yeah,
his
no,
ass,
listen.
he's
You proved me right. I tried to say it. I tried to say it. I couldn't do it. You're right. He's coming in his brother's ass.
Yeah.
That's how you should start the sentence. That's how you should start every sentence.
It's very punctual. Jesus
Every
Christ.
sentence.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically
We'll have to try
everything's
that.
fucked, you know, like I don't know what's going on with the fires in Canada.
There's fires in Canada.
There was major fires in Canada. There's like 200 plus fires in Canada.
Fuck yeah, dude.
They're still going on?
I don't know.
That was a while ago.
I don't know, dude. We're down here.
If fires are still going on in October,
I'm sure
we
they
got
are.
fucking problems.
Somewhere.
I don't know, dude. I saw when there was wildfire season, I saw this fucking TikTok, or I don't know if it's on Instagram or whatever. This dude was looking at the fucking I forget what the organization is, but they had marked all the fires in the planet. He's like, there's no fucking way there's this much fire. Like, it looks like the whole globe is ablaze. He's like, how are we even breathing? Like, seriously. He's like, this can't be accurate. There's no fucking way.
And therefore, I don't believe nuclear fallout exists.
Oh, yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. No, and have you heard anything brought up about Fukushima? After the leak in the fucking ocean there, they were tracking it for a long time. The
Wait,
radiation,
It leaked into the
plume
ocean
after
and
the
hit
earthquake.
northwest
Oh,
coast.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
they
following
tracked
now.
it. It reached our shores. It reached Washington's shores.
Yeah.
Right. The fucking the nuclear fallout from Fukushima
Already led in
Because
the
that's
water
where
and
the
shit.
ocean currents come. Yeah,
and whale jizz. We determined.
That makes sense
That-
how that would work.
yeah, a lot of whales jizzing in Japan.
Dude, there's about to be some muscular ass whales out there from all that nuclear fucking
Superpower whales.
superpower whales. Dude, if they come
That's how
out of the
they-
ocean and start jizzing everywhere,
Yeah.
bro.
Could you imagine that that's the next dominant species on Earth?
Yeah.
That would be so sick. They can't be. What are you talking
They
about?
were.
If they get mutated by radiation, you can't tell me what's fucking possible.
Yeah, and they mutate with an octopus and
Yeah.
a Sharknado.
I'm looking to mute.
Some
with
white
a-
dude
I
became
can
fucking
try,
Spider-Man, bro. You can't tell me what can happen through
sorry. Some white
radiation.
dude. Even a white dude can be Spider-Man with radiation.
Exactly.
Those fucking pitiful little.
Yeah, what if a whale NATO happened?
Oh my god, dude. No, after we looked up that statistic, I actually did a joke. It did all right on stage. It did all right about the fucking whale jizz. But dude, that's a wild statistic. And
I hit my girl with it the other day. I was like, hey, did you know the ocean's just like full of whale jizz? She was like, shut the fuck up. I was like, well, actually,
yeah.
it's correct.
Do you know that anybody that swam in the ocean has tasted whale jizz? Has had whale jizz in their mouth?
Yeah. Well, basically, how I justified it to her, I was like,
Knows
think about
what
a whale.
whale jizz tastes
Think about
like.
how
There we go.
many whales there are. They're just jizzing down there. Where does it go? And then she was like,
In the cunt.
Now you know what sea foam is.
Yeah.
It's the frothed up whale jizz on the shore. You ever fuck through it? Okay, hold on. We're gonna go
Yes,
into
it
sea
foams
foam.
up.
You ever fuck through a nut?
Yeah,
you
it
ever
foams
fuck
up.
through a nut and
Right.
keep going?
Yeah,
and
it
that shit
foams
froths
up.
up. It looks like fucking shampoo.
No.
It looks like the top of
I
an
was gonna
espresso.
ask, are whales are like one pump jumps, or did they like keep it going?
I don't know, but they're dumping enormous loads.
Whatever they're doing, it's working.
Dude, what was the peak of the whale population? Because I know once whaling started, we decimated. There were so many
yeah.
whales before, so many whales and fucking sharks. There was everything. You read the stories about what it was like for fucking sailors when they had like sailboats and shit and ships, and when everything literally was transported across the waters. Like, these stories are fucking horrific. If you fell in the water, you're getting eaten. You're getting eaten by squid because there's just so many fucking squid that they'll ravage a body. If you threw a fucking person into a plume of squid, they would literally just fucking eat them in minutes. It would be insane.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, when
sounds
we
promising.
would put our pots down, if we left them too long, the sand lice would come and just strip them down to their bone, like within like 6-7 hours.
The fuck did you just say?
Sand lice.
Sand fleas.
What is that?
Yeah, they're like the bottom of the ocean, and they're like clouds.
Critters.
Isopods, right?
Yeah, and they just fucking, like, if a cod was stuck in a pot for too long, it couldn't get away, and they just come in a massive swarm and just eat it to the bones.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
The ocean's wicked, man.
Yeah.
Dude, but imagine like the shark population. Once we started fishing, like mass
they look like
commercial
little
fishing and
shrimp.
whaling and shit, dude, we the oceans. We
Oh, yeah.
the fucking oceans.
I mean, listen.
Now is like the safest
Seafood
time.
tastes delicious.
Look, I was
now
one
is
of the
safest
rivers.
time if you're gonna swim in the ocean. Now is the safest time ever in fucking history because we've depleted them so much.
Yeah.
Well,
and it's right before they get too polluted to
that's
be able
actually-
to swim in.
After the Jaws movie came out, people went on a fucking rampage killing all the sharks, and then like all of the seals started taking over California, and now they made the restrictions on killing the sharks, and now they've came back like way more great whites than there used to be in those areas.
Nice. Hell
It's good for surfers.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, you just tell
Prepare
somebody
for the
that you
most
don't
epic
like
surf
about
movies
a
of your
great
life,
surf
dude.
spot.
Yeah, 100 more movies where like a surfer girl gets her arm bitten off, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
100 more soul surfers. That's what we need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Dude. No, but isn't that shit wild though? Like the population of whales and literally everything. Once commercial fishing started, they catch everything in those fucking nets. So it's not like they're just catching
Yeah.
what they want. They're catching all the other fucking shit
Yeah,
too.
especially the longliners.
Oh
or I
my
mean
God, dude.
the drag netters.
The
That's
drag
what I
netters.
mean.
Yeah, that shit's insane.
No, that's fucked up.
They're
And they
pull-
drag the whole ocean floor too, and just
Yeah.
catch whatever. And
That
sometimes,
is so fucked.
yeah, they say like we just pulled up 100,000 pounds of dogfish, which are like little sharks.
Yeah.
But they have the inspector on board and makes them release them all, even though they're all dead now, because all the weight that it takes to like pull them up, like, because it just squishes the shit out of them.
Yeah, and probably like the bends or whatever when they come up and their fucking eyes pop out and
I
shit.
mean,
Not every fish does
Listen,
that. but
just
yeah.
human atrocity. Like somewhere down the line, we forgot that like you can live in symbiosis with nature. Like we don't have to just take this shit over in order to survive. But we're like, nah, fuck it, we're going to.
Yeah,
Right.
there's a
All right,
debate like
Rickon.
what is the organism that we are, right? And what is driving our, because it's like essentially anything that we can think of, right? If we can picture it in our mind, everything that you see around that came from inside somebody's fucking brain and so what is the consciousness? What is creating the fucking
Drugs.
ideas that we have, right? Right? Like what is creating this conscious experience? Right? And that it is arguably drugs and like electrical fucking signals and yeah, it's wild as shit.
It
dude.
sounds hilarious, but it is fun.
Yeah. No, like when I think of people, it's different. If I think of people as people, that's one thing. But if I think of people as a brain, right, as like a fucking brain, it totally changes like how I
consciousness.
Yeah,
But
about how
where
I
is
think of,
that consciousness?
and their nervous system and things like sometimes
Lose
I
your
look at,
arms, you're still got your consciousness.
like some.
Like,
Do you ever look
could
at
have
somebody?
a fake heart?
You ever look at somebody and then like see the fucking organs or the parts or like like imagine like just their brain is inside their skull, and you can see their fucking eyes and their fucking nerves attaching to their brain. And
I mean, not generally, but I'm doing it now.
yeah.
No,
I don't know.
Superman type shit.
No, I do. I don't know. I used to study anatomy
like fucking
books.
mother brain from fucking Metroid.
Yeah.
MODOK.
No, but I do. I explode things in my brain. Like if I look at something, I can take it apart with my brain and think of it, look at it from different angles, think about how it was built, and then usually you put it back together.
Yeah.
Usually.
Yeah, like a 90%. Yeah, like pretty high.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because if you can get that far in your brain to take it apart, it's only logical that you know the.
Like you ever look at schematics and instructions?
No,
and
I do it
shit,
all.
and, like,
I do it all the fucking time. Like, and just like if I look at the globe, it's like, all right, well,
but a globe just wasn't one of those things.
No, I mean the surface of the globe. I'm not paying attention to. But if I think about how this is put together, I can fucking picture it.
Yeah. The construction of the thing.
Yeah, no, the surface of it, I'm not paying attention to at all. Like, yep, we're right there. And I know the geography of right there in Washington very well.
Oh,
everywhere else.
You gotta say your new comments.
Oh, yeah, we got more comments.
got comments.
So, speaking of fucking me being terrible at geography and people fucking loving it, I got to read out the fucking new comments that we got because we just released a short of me not knowing where Rome is. If you haven't seen the short, go check it out. It's pretty
Yeah,
good.
if you don't know where Rome is, go check it out.
Yeah.
Dude, we could do a "Where in the World Is" segment with fucking Hubo.
Oh, 1,000%.
Where in the
Yeah.
world is any fucking where on the planet? It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Just give it a spin.
Yeah. So the first comment, I responded to both of these, by the way, because I felt like I needed to do it justice to our fans. The first one was, damn, our school education system needs some work, huh? Which, fair, but I responded to him and saying, the system does need work, but that one's just on me. Because they did try to teach me where Rome is.
Yeah.
I just didn't fucking pay attention.
Talk to your politicians that are trying to defund a fucking education system.
Yeah. And then the next one is, if you actually don't know where Rome is, no amount of money can ever make you acceptable.
Challenge accepted. Send it in.
And I just
send it in.
And I just responded with thanks.
Send in those dollars, though. Yeah, we need a geography
I'm
course.
confused though. Like,
I know. Listen, now I kind of know where it is after that podcast.
Nice.
But send in all the money.
Does
Let
a
me know if
certain
I'm
amount of money
acceptable.
make me acceptable now?
I don't know.
You used
See,
to be able to buy your way
that-
into heaven
that
through
comment-
the Catholic Church. What was that? What was it called?
Oh,
There's a fucking term
or whatever.
No. There's
no?
a term for buying your. You
Like
can,
in Scientology.
you can buy your righteousness or buy like a fucking pass, essentially, if you paid enough.
Indulgence?
To the church. And yeah, what is it?
Yeah.
Indulgence.
No, but there's a clarion.
It's a
indulgence
get out of hell
or-
free card.
Oh,
There's a whole term for it.
Get out of hell free.
Yeah, and on the Monopoly board.
Get out of hell with a price.
Yeah, there needs to be like an accurate religious Monopoly board game, right? It'd be like Risk. It'd probably be more like Risk, though. It'd be like World War, but with religion.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if
Like you fucked up, you're going to hell.
yeah,
Like,
Yeah, it's just
but you gotta
you gotta
weigh-
roll doubles to get out of hell.
Like Patton Oswalt talks about Sky King and Sky Baklava, right? Like in this
Yeah.
game, you'd just be rewarded with whatever it says.
Yeah.
That-
You gotta
like,
roll
oh, this
them.
one you get 70 virgins.
You get your own planet.
Yeah, you get your own planet. The Mormons, you get your own fucking planet. Dude, the Muslims would get their fucking 77
yeah.
virgins or whatever. Oh my God, dude, that's
Yeah, I wonder
so
if
funny.
they're just virgins once, or if like the hymens keep getting put back after every time for eternity.
Just
a good
77 times. Just only 77 times. It's like, yeah, you get one virgin, but she has 77 hymens. Like shark teeth.
like a rubber band ball down there.
Dude, Dude, have you watched those videos of the people cutting the rubber band balls?
Dude, what
Just
I
the
pictured was
infinite
that-
layers of
What I
layers.
pictured was that there was just the same
Oh.
77 virgins for every fucking guy. Their hymens just keep getting. It's the same.
Like,
fucking,
we've got these 77. We'll take care of all, yeah. Like, we all get the same 77. What?
And once they get into heaven, they're like, "Oh my god, that was amazing, man!" This one chick, she had this weird birthmark on her hip, and they're like, "Wait a minute,
That is my wife, too.
Dude, that's why there's so much Jesus in the Quran. He keeps replacing the hymens. That's the miracle that he creates. Dude, Jesus is in Muslim heaven. Dude.
He's working day in, day out there.
Yeah, dude, just replacing
Yeah.
hymens, bro.
Now, you've heard of
water into wine, Siemens into hymens." You know what I mean?
Yeah, the chicks that actually do that go through the surgery to put their hymen back to make it look like
What?
they didn't have sex before when they get married.
the hymen lick.
What?
Yeah.
The
That's a
hymen
thing?
lick from
Yeah.
behind.
So crazy, dude,
Fuck
because you
that.
don't even have to have sex to break your hymen.
Yeah.
And people who don't realize that.
You can ride a horse wrong.
Yeah, riding a horse.
Yeah.
wrong
Yeah,
is
you
an
can,
example.
Mr. Hands.
No, I've been playing, dude. I've been playing Cyberpunk. Oh shit!
It was too funny, bro. It was too funny. Most people don't know you can ride a horse wrong.
R.I.P. Mr. Hand.
R.I.P. Mr.
We miss you.
Hand.
Yeah.
Holy
The legend.
fuck, dude. R.I.P. Mr. Hand. Oh, fuck. That was so good.
Yeah, think if he had TikTok today.
Are you on horse sex Twitter?
Yeah.
TWD.
Oh my god.
Like, I'm out here with Brian, the horse, today.
No, that's what Zoo Crypto was really about. Or Crypto
Zoo.
Zoo.
Oh, it's just a horse fucking.
They call horse fuckers zoos. That's like what they call themselves in the community.
zoophiles. It's just people who fuck any animal.
Yeah, but they call themselves zoos.
Any animal.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I thought
any,
that's called
any zoophile
bestiality.
is bestiality. It's zoophile. Yeah, they call themselves zoophiles.
Yeah.
Or I don't know if they call themselves zoophiles, but that's like another
But do
terminology.
you have, what about
So if you fuck
gerbils?
dogs,
You can't
it's
really.
still zoophilia.
You put them in
yeah.
your butt, but you don't really fuck them, I'm guessing.
I think that's still.
Guess why a zoo is called a zoo?
What was the celebrity that got it was
Richard
like-
Gere.
there it is.
Yeah.
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 Dude, he was on a whole different gear.
That was the name of his gerbil.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. That was so funny.
Anyways, yeah, there is a I don't know if it's a fixer or a ripper doc, but there's a character you can go to in Cyberpunk 2077 named Mr. Hands.
That's funny.
And it's so funny to me every time because I'm from Washington. I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
You know?
I think
I've been to
everybody in
Edom
the
Claw
world
before.
fucking knows. Dude.
No,
That
that's
shit
not
is
true.
Wild.
Not everybody in the world knows. That's not true.
Oh
But
my
yeah,
I
it's so
bet
funny. when I
Ding
go down,
Ding
I'm like,
Pow
shit.
doesn't know.
I'll do you one better without some made up name. I guarantee you, if you go downstairs and
Who's that guy?
ask
The
my girl
Vietnamese
if you know
50
who
Cent?
Mr.
Have
Hands
you seen his?
she
Have
won't
you seen
know.
the
That's
Viet-
funny.
Dude, he's like what is his name? Farmer Huey. Yeah, he does the 50 Cent. He's like I'm Vietnamese 50 Cent. He's like he does all these funny ass fucking TikToks and shit.
I have
dude.
no idea
He
what
goes,
you're talking about, and that makes it even better.
Yeah, me neither.
V-Unit.
Nice.
Speaking of 50 Cent
my
and
God.
rap, we've got what is maybe the second to last or last render of Watch Out here today.
Shit.
Fuck
Let
yeah.
it up in the
Let it
project.
ride.
So this is
Good
the new
segue.
song.
Just for everyone who's fucking listening, this is our producer. This is the magic man behind the keys who makes it all
Wait,
fucking happen.
What's your band name?
It's just my name. It's just Bryson Taylor.
yeah.
Bryson Taylor.
So our producer,
with Watch Out.
yeah.
Go check it out, or we'll kill you.
This man's a genius. He makes all sorts of fucking music. He's got more banger songs than just this, but this is his newest project.
Yeah, and so it's me and Asgao, also on our label, and one of our
yeah.
friends, Reese Sigmund.
Fuck yeah.
And
That's dope. She's actually on it?
He now.
Oh shit.
Because it's no girls allowed on this shit.
Oh, it's fire. It's already fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm a pretty stand-up guy. I just hit gold in League of Legends.
Nice.
I own a China lake, and in my free time, I kill caterpillars.
She got them oishy thighs, yeah, boy, she fine. Itadakimasu, bitch, sleep mad, die tight. I got a crit on a wolf, did she ride till I bust her? Sounded so good, I want some hamburger helper.
Oh shit, that's you on that first one.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess I got a flirt with need a girl like
I recognize
Lily, a
the voice
snack on that
immediately.
venison. Girl with the boy's haircut, that's my medicine.
Bro, you're clowning.
No, this shit's hard, man.
His eyes makes me wanna go show mode. Can't say more, we call that bro code. Threw out your rule, but don't be bitter. It's just how I am. I was born
like it.
illiterate.
So that-
and I'm fucking angry. Take me fucking seriously.
I'm serious, bro. I slept twice inside a hat, man. Get shoe from the boar corner that I'm trapped in. The nuts in my jeans, and my nuts in my jeans. With that KV, I'm gonna put your lungs in some beans.
Frisbee. 2 shots of Mio in my whiskey. Fuck him if he can't get twisty.
Bro, that's hard as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Are full of whimsy, listening to Lizzie. If I let him in, he'd really wanna kiss me. You're so pretty. Boy, you convinced me. Drop and give me kisses. Drop and give me fists.
My call me FFFFF like those dudes that make that hex check all these fingers and they're call me monocotic till I exit. I'm like cloud strife for me. I'm about to hit my limit. Fill my girl up like a cup of spiders, absolutely brimming. I insert myself into the combo like a Ziploc bag full of mayo in between the couch cushions. I'm a man with a demon in my balls and it's looking for a host. Girl, dinner's more important, stems all a fucking scam. Watch out.
Why does that sound like Young Gravy? That last one sounded like Young
That's
Gravy.
Asgo.
If he was spitting fire.
Hot bitches, so just watch now how we come out.
Dude, we gotta fuck around musically more, cause you gotta fucking give him your fucking producer tools.
Watch out, crick, I put my dick in a rat trap.
Can we play this for the intro for this one? Fuck yeah, dude.
Watch out, bitch, so my dick through my pants.
Yeah, instead of fucking Sapient, use this as the intro for sure.
Yeah.
Got me in the chokehold, watch out, bitch, I'll fill your goddamn threshold. So back we ain't left, you know that we take those. You break it, you buy it, I'll pay for your ankles. Watch out.
Fire, son. Fire.
Yeah.
Good.
Fucking fire.
You're thinking that again. I was laughing at the gays.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
Fuck
dude.
yeah. Fuck with us.
Oh, good job,
That's
man.
awesome.
That's fire as fuck, dude.
The third, the
No
third,
smoke, dude. No smoke.
the third
No
cat
smoke
on that
either,
I've
yeah.
known since I was like fucking 5 years old. It's
Yeah.
wild. That shit. That's awesome. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
No,
Fire.
dude. Literally,
Respect.
we gotta schedule some fucking time because with the amount of beats and shit, I know that you have fucking some scrap beats.
I can hit one takes. It won't take long.
One take Steve. Back in my Hollywood days, they call me One Shot Steve.
Yeah.
I'm not even fucking
One and
with you.
done.
Yeah.
One and done, son.
Yeah, he'll blow himself up to a certain degree, but I've legitimately like there was days where we just fucking throw on fucking random rap beats that I'd find on Spotify in the van on the way home from a job site, and he'd just fucking freestyle a whole like legitimate song, and I'd just be sitting there fucking vibing. So
Oh yeah. Well, if you get in the fucking zone,
shit
yeah.
needs to happen. And also I want to talk to you about fucking getting some, because I want to fucking start fucking around with beats and stuff, because I did for a little while back when we almost made Poseidon the fucking, that shit was cool.
Dude, the killing caterpillars. My
That-
son just did that this weekend. Like squished a caterpillar.
No,
My
man.
girlfriend saw it, took a picture of it, and she's like, "Oh, look at this cute caterpillar." Like 10 minutes later, Levi comes inside. He's like, "Oh, I found a caterpillar outside and I squished its guts out. It was green inside." So that line in the fucking beginning of the song about crushing caterpillars, dude, that was awesome.
Yeah, it opens up. The line is like, so tell me a little about yourself. Yeah, I think I'm a pretty stand-up guy. I
Just
I
hit gold in League of Legends.
Yeah.
Which is an update because last year we talked about how am I supposed to get out of bronze? And
Yeah.
we have a Timo running it on top, and so we
Yeah.
updated. We're in gold now.
That's funny.
And then he was
Dude,
like,
I
I
caught
have a
that
China
immediately.
lake, and in my free time, I kill caterpillars. Because
yeah.
Yeah.
Alex thought that was fucking hilarious.
Which-
and I thought it
he's
was
right.
funny.
Hilarious.
He's
Pretty
right.
fucking funny, but yeah.
Every once in a while, that man will hit like 19 misses in a fucking row for jokes, but every once in a while,
Well, that's what the song
Gem.
is. For the last year since we did Night Out, we've been writing down every time we come up with a line, right? Like the need to nuts in my jeans and my nuts in my jeans.
Yeah.
And we put that in a document. We have like a 2-page long document of lines to put in there.
Nice.
And then so we just kind of went in and like played tanagrams, puzzle, fill it in.
Yeah, that's awesome.
With the song.
No, that sound incredibly high quality, and
He's
yeah,
fully erect right now.
yeah.
Thank you.
So if you want to make $200,
yeah, 300.
400.
400. Oh
400.
no, dude,
was
he just got
300.
black pussy. You're gonna charge him 400? Come on, dog.
Yeah, I
you can
might-
catch some extra flavor.
I might or might not have washed myself since then.
Legitimately though, I don't remember what song I was listening to.
Oh my
bef-
God,
The
before-
crick fuck. He likes a
hilarious.
sick fuck.
Yeah,
Because I have a cold right now.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a Kanye line.
Well, I've got the booster shot.
For the cold?
Yep,
I think I was actually listening.
that's
to,
what I tell.
I think I was actually listening to Kanye, and I was like, man, I need to start fucking around with beats again, and just
That guy
I
is
know-
so fucking good. It's
yes,
crazy.
it's crazy.
It's crazy. It's unreal.
Kanye.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
got
he
new
hates
shit?
the Jews. No,
Gold
just
digger.
Actually, none of his new shit is good. But
yeah,
Dude, Donda,
fell flat as fuck, dude.
bro,
Yeah.
unlistenable.
Yeah.
I
Gold-
tried multiple
Gold Digger?
times. Yeah.
one of the best songs ever. Or
Monster,
Gold
I believe.
Digger.
I still
mean,
believe Monster has the greatest beat of any song
And
ever
I
to
would
be released.
the best part is
all
I
of that album actually.
Pre-Kim?
The
You talking
best part-
pre-Kim
Beautiful-
Kanye?
Beautiful Dark Twisted
Pre-Kim?
Fantasy is so
no
Pre-Kim
beautiful
Kanye?
No, my
was
beautiful dark twisted
2012,
fantasy happened when he first got with Kim. When he first got with Kim, he got so much public scrutiny.
But
that he
dating.
went-
They
hold
were
on.
dating, though.
Yes, and
Not
then-
married.
Yeah, but he got so much public scrutiny from that and his last album, 808s and Heartbreaks, that he flew to fucking Hawaii, rented out a studio for ridiculous expensive for like 2 months straight, and just holed up, and then came out, and then he would fly people in like Rick Ross and Nicki Minaj and fucking all the people who you see on that album. He would fly them in, and then like fucking a couple months later he just came out with My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and that shit hit.
He did it like
It's the one Kanye album that I can listen to from front to back, and it's just bangers. Like just the start of it with fucking, oh God, it's so good. It's so fucking good. It's good.
Who's the actor that does the black lady? The
Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry. He did it like Tyler Perry. Like that's how he does his movies now. He like bought a whole like compound and shit. So
Yeah.
and he just like
Yeah,
fucking
100%.
films
Yeah,
on set, has people live on set.
yeah,
and
because
shit.
it was like I think it was 808s and Heartbreaks that he released right before that.
So he
And-
could make that. He did that
and
so he
fucking-
could make shit during COVID. He's like,
that's-
fuck it, you
that
just
is
come
a
and
good
live
idea.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, but if we're like debating like best beats on fucking hip hop songs, like all I think about is like it's 3 Kanye songs. It's fucking Monster, Black Skinhead,
yeah.
and fucking I just had the name Heartless. Dude, the melody of Heartless, like you just go down Kanye's catalog, it's just banger after banger after banger. It's just memorable, and like anytime where
Like
it's
what
like,
about Through the Wire though?
yeah, exactly. Through the Wire, Jesus
he
Walks.
when he was a backpack rapper.
Yeah.
Bro, back when he like did shit with Dilated Peoples.
Oh,
Like Dilated Peoples put him on, bro, and like that shit
one
was
of the
so dope, dude.
One of the best fucking Kanye fucking beats and songs that no one knows about is fucking This Way with Dilated People
Yeah.
and fucking Kanye. Dude,
Fuck
I don't
yes.
even know if you've heard that.
Fire.
It's-
Bro, look
Dude.
it up. If we can put a link, we need to play
I
more
don't
music on
yeah,
the on the
I don't care
podcast,
what we
too.
got to do to make it happen. You have to listen to that.
Other
fucking
people play
song
music. We
because
should be able to play music.
It is legit. This Way, This Way, dude. I jam that song.
Yeah.
Hardcore.
It's fire as fuck. That's fire.
Hardcore.
Dilated Peoples is fire as fuck.
Yes, they are. Fuck yeah. But yeah, dude, even just in the first fucking album that he has, fucking Jesus Walks, Through the Wire, fucking Never Let Me Down with fucking Jay-Z and that one fucking guy that I always forget, Blue Ivy or whatever. And then every album since then. It's got, if you can make this many albums and have 3 to 4
College
absolute
Dropout.
bangers per album, it's,
Yeezus has some gems on it.
yeah, all mine, dude. One of my favorite lines in the world
And what's
is I love your titties because it proves I can focus on 2 things at once.
That's great.
It's one of the best fucking lines on. It's the best.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is, he works.
Let's have a threesome with you and the blunt. I love your titties because they prove I can focus on two things at once. Is the best.
When you combine him with like Jay-Z can just deliver the shittiest line you've ever heard in such a compelling manner that it sounds like it was a good line.
I
Jay-Z
still
is the
hear
one- dude,
infant screams
honestly-
in my dreams.
Honestly,
that's kind of.
I'm not even
good line,
gonna.
though. So I'm not.
I'm not even gonna lie. Jay-Z, I missed the boat on that. I've never listened to Jay-Z ever. Like, really at
I'll
all.
listen to Jay-Z if he's
With
on a
shit
Kanye
that-
song.
Yeah, with I've heard collaborations and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
But I've never bought a single Jay-Z album. I've never fucking went to a Jay-Z show.
Yeah,
I've
I
never
fall into the
fucking
same
A lot
boat
of his
on
stuff
that.
is misses.
I've never
Yeah.
look. I've
But
never
he is-
looked
Not
it up.
Beyonce though.
I've never put it into my
He
search
hit
in
that shit.
Pandora or Spotify or YouTube or Google. I've never fucking looked up anything on Jay-Z ever. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird thing because he's like highly fucking.
He's considered one of like
regarded.
top 3 of all
host.
time.
Exactly, and it's totally lost on me because I just never fucking.
You know,
got
it's
down with his
everyone's like,
style.
"Oh my God, Jay-Z doesn't write.
I just
Jay-Z
never
doesn't
heard
write."
anything
I'm
that
like,
was
it
super
sounds
compelling.
like he should write.
Yeah, and then I heard like that he freestyles. Everything is a freestyle. Like he never writes anything down.
Yeah,
like,
it sounds
okay.
like it.
Like, yeah, that was kind of my thought, dude. Because
Yeah.
like I got into the lyricism, bro. I got into Black Alicious. I got into
You've got a very traditional old head.
Jurassic 5.
Yeah, you've
You
got
know
a
what
very
I'm saying?
traditional
Like,
old head stance on hip hop, where it's,
Bro, De
it's
La
not
Soul,
necessary. Like, yes, it's about how it
The
sounds,
Roots,
but it's also about the
Black
lyricism
Thought from
behind
the
it.
Roots. He gets slept on more than any other MC as far as like freestyles, lyricism. Like his bars are insanity. You ever listen to any of the Roots or any Black Thought? Dude, worth listening to. He's a straight up genius.
Roots is excellent.
Yeah, incredible.
And that's where like you have a very old head way of looking at it, where you very much so care about the lyricism. A lot of people nowadays, they don't necessarily care about the lyricism. It's how it sounds. It's how it
We're kind of
feels.
past
like
that.
the-
Hyperpop, bro.
Yeah,
That's hyperpop. We have a whole genre.
Yeah,
where
it's the
only
vibe.
about the sound of it.
Yeah, it's
the
the
lyrics
vibe.
are always empty. It's like definitionally
Yeah.
bad lyrics.
It's why like fucking
Pretty
mumble.
much.
It's why mumble rap's a thing. It's because
I
like it's just the
fucking hate
fucking vibe. Well, and like old heads will fucking hate on it, but here we are.
Yeah, it's like
So-
they're not even saying it. Like it's really they're just like what do they call that? They're just like coming up with a melody. It's not even
Yeah.
anything. Nothing
Yes.
said. It's just like
Okay, specifically Ice Spice reference here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that's
but,
like
Snoop Dogg
directed,
was
but-
even clowning on it, dude. Like
So
he was
Snoop
just like-
Dogg clowning on GGN a fucking while ago, a couple years ago. This is when like Migos were becoming big. But the best part is that like if you actually sit there and dissect like Snoop Dogg or Jay-Z's lines and everything, they're not talking about anything. They're talking about the same shit over 5 fucking albums. There's no actual fucking. There's
And
not
who is
any.
this?
Snoop Dogg,
Oh yeah.
who clowns on mumble rap,
What about Sexual Eruption?
but if
That
you
shit
actually
was funny as fuck though. Tell me that Sexual Eruption was not the
No,
funniest
I
shit.
love Snoop Dogg because
Well, I
it was
love-
entertaining.
Yeah, no, I love Snoop Dogg, but
But
when he,
I never was like, oh, he's a lyrical
exactly.
genius.
So when he starts hating, he started hating on mumble rap. He's like, they all got the same flow. I'm like, we've had the same flow for fucking however many fucking years, and
Yeah.
the only reason you're fucking popular is
What is
Dr. Dre puts fucking dope ass beats behind your shit, like,
Yeah.
and you smoke a bunch of weed and people think that's cool. Like, sorry, but that's the truth.
Well, he's
And
a
he's
good
awesome,
persona, though. Yeah,
yeah, no,
It-
he's
it
awesome.
makes
He's
it-
fucking great.
Yeah.
I love Snoop Dogg, but
It's all about the vibe, bro.
But-
Yeah, it is all about the vibe.
Yeah.
I think it's good though. I think it's
and
totally
so with
fine for
Snoop
the
Dogg,
music
like
to be that.
Snoop
Snoop Dogg ushered in the vibe era.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg to me is like the epitome of like it's about the vibe. But then when he's sitting there on his own program being like, fuck these mumble rappers, they ain't talking about anything. They all got the same flow. I'm like,
They ain't talking about fucking bitches like me.
yeah.
yeah, exactly. Like, sometimes that music just
Like,
becomes,
well, I think
yeah.
you started it. So
Yeah. The lyrics.
No, but like Migos, it's nauseating. It's nauseating, dude. Like some of this shit is so annoying and just,
get you whipped chicken like a stir fry.
dude.
That
I
shit would get
can't.
stuck in my head. Bitch is bad and bougie.
Are you guys familiar with the?
I can't. I don't even.
I come
dude,
from a low-income housing environment video.
No.
This is it here. Imagine this, but there's videos of Jawas throughout the entire thing.
areas of this section in order to run our illegitimate business. Possess unregistered firearms, stolen vehicles, mind-altering inhibitors, and only use cash for financial purchases. If anyone would like to settle unfinished altercations, I will be more than happy to release my address. I would like to warn you, I am a very dangerous person, and I regularly disobey the law.
A lot of rap sounds like that nowadays. They're just saying they're doing that. That's what the rap lyrics are.
I wish there was a fucking camera on your face for that because it was so classic, dude.
Dude, so that exactly is what I'm talking about. Snoop Dogg
you
hates
look
on
like
mumble
you
rap
could have recorded
because it's
that
all the
message.
same.
Oh, you know what I can do on that note? You know the damn son, where'd you find this?
Yeah.
Guy? I can do a perfect
Hit it.
damn son, where'd you I can't I'm sick right now. Damn son, where'd you find this?
Yeah, it's perfect.
It's not as good. I can do it perfectly, like spot on when I'm not sick, dude.
It is true. It is true. I've heard it.
But yeah.
But no, I also hate it with Snoop Dogg.
Trap shit.
Yeah, it's just like.
But when he did all
But
those
I
funny
do
songs,
find a bunch of
Sexual
it
Eruption.
hilarious.
Have you ever
though.
heard Sexual
I
Eruption?
fucking-
Play it now.
I do find a bunch of
can't.
it
Play it, yes.
hilarious.
I
Play
fucking
it.
love
No
Snoop
no-
Dogg,
no
but it's just when he
tango.
starts talking
Yes.
shit, I'm like,
We should be able
you
to play
can't
music.
talk shit about the things
listen
that
to
you
their
do.
podcasts. They play
Yeah.
music.
Let's email our politicians.
No, we just need to let it ride.
No, he has a bunch of terrible
It's a
songs
funny
too,
song.
Snoop Dogg.
Sexual
Oh, yeah.
Eruption is a hilarious song.
most.
Yeah.
Please play it.
His original stuff was epic.
Yeah. It with Snoop Dogg, it's quantity over quality.
Yeah.
He's been releasing shit for 20 years, 40, 30, however long fucking time
Murder Was the Case.
that you get.
That was
yeah,
a good
again,
song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get some good shit in there.
Yeah.
After you've been releasing shit for this long, you get some good shit. Man, now it sounds like I'm talking shit about Snoop Dogg. I love Snoop Dogg.
What
He's
about
dope.
Snoop Lion?
Here's
Dude,
the deal.
the
You're not talking
reincarnated-
shit. You can
The
love him.
reincarnated documentary.
You can-
I've rewatched that shit.
Yeah.
Watching Snoop Dogg in Jamaica is,
It was hilarious.
it's
Yeah.
peak content.
What a
I loved
gaff.
it.
It's peak
Yeah.
fucking content, especially when he has his cousin there who's like clearly from the fucking hood, and the only thing he contributes to the entire documentary is teaching people how to put a blunt in the oven so that it cures better, and then he teaches people how to do the fucking lighter roast trick. Like that's in the documentary.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's the only thing his cousin contributes. Other than that, the entire documentary, he's fucking high as. He
Hood
like
certified.
He
Hood
like almost
certified.
yeah. Oh, dude, he almost falls
Bro, like, that shit,
off
like,
a
that-
mountain.
certified,
Like
That
dude.
shit that I
legitimately
learned
like
growing
falls
up.
down
You
part
know
of a
what I'm
mountain
saying?
and is just like highest dude. He's like, other than that, he teaches people how to fucking roll a blunt and then roast the blunt, and that's it.
Nice.
Nice.
I love that documentary. It's watching Snoop Dogg with Bunny Wailer, like
But you can respect
Bunny
and
Wailer's a
admire
legend.
somebody and also not see through their bullshit.
yes,
you know what I'm saying?
1,000%.
Or see
I
through
do
their bullshit.
I do
And,
agree
like,
with that. I just
and
wanted to
acknowledge
make
the
it clear
reality
to the
is that,
fucking
like,
viewers that like I do respect
I love
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg, but not everything he
Yeah,
does
exactly.
is fire, right? Like
No,
There was a few Snoop Lion songs that were alright,
the lighter one.
but none of them. Yeah, it was alright. But
I
none of
thought
them
it
were
was
like
a joke
excellent.
at first. I
But-
thought it was legitimately just a joke, like a whole fucking. I thought it was just like a publicity thing, right?
Yeah.
Because he's like on board with the weed, Rasta.
No,
like,
he was.
Oh, I'm like, he's definitely coming out with a weed brand. Like,
He got
I thought it was
indoctrinated.
I thought it was for the weed
And
brand.
granted, he still does have his dreads.
Yeah.
So
Are they dreads or are they braids?
his would technically be they're dreads. Their dreads are just not natty dreads. They're not natural.
Oh, not natty dread, man.
Well, because they're not natural dreads. They're
Did you find the
they're
song?
manicured dreads, and so it's
Oh,
still a
Can't-
dread.
I
It's not a
we
braid,
seriously can't, bro.
but it's not natural. And so, like, throughout, one of the things I did love about the documentary is that they did do justice to Rastafarian culture, and they like actually explain the religion and fucking Aliyah Selassie and
Yeah.
all the fucking shit. So
Dude,
Ethiopia.
We have to be able to. Do we gotta call ourselves a
Zion.
music podcast? Like we're a music review. We add that in
Babylon.
the description.
No.
Like, what do we got to do? You
the
said that
only
music. you
the
said
only
there was a
person who can
clause.
do that is fucking Joe Rogan because he has a partnership
No.
with Spotify.
I listen to
okay.
people play music. They talk about music. They will play a song. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, there's this
if
fucking
it's a
artist."
if it's a reaction video, that's one thing. And
Yeah.
if it's
Okay,
you can play like
this would technically be a
14
reaction video.
It would.
No,
It's different.
Next week we'll do a.
You've never heard "Sexual Eruption" by Snoop Dogg.
I have.
Next week we'll do we'll open up the bonus episode with us doing a reaction, like a segment where we do a reaction to this, and you get Root, and you bring a couple of songs up, and we'll do a reaction to them because Patreon isn't even real. It's fucking
And
godless
also, but
war-torn
then also,
territory, and we'll
you
open
could
with that.
take, if it's just that, you can also take that clip and upload it as a video itself to YouTube and just make it a legitimate
I feel like
reaction
we could
video.
Just release some of our bonus material and just call it bonus material, or like, bonus episode. Like literally,
Yeah, like a
title.
bonus teaser.
Yeah.
We've talked about this. Yeah, doing a bonus
I think
teaser
we
is
should just
definitely
do
a good
it because
idea.
they're not getting seen at all. Nobody's seen
No,
our
no,
shit.
nobody's
We've got
doing the
no
bonus right
subs.
now, no.
We've got fucking nothing.
But
So
it's-
what's
you
the
gotta
point?
build a backlog.
It's still good.
Well,
but we
you
do
gotta build-
teasers
we-
from
we
them
are
to
building a
draw
backlog.
people
Yeah,
towards
and
them.
that's what we uploaded today was a teaser for one of the bonus episodes.
Yeah.
Oh,
We are doing the things.
and it's getting some
Day
play,
Overs, which is so fucking funny.
No, it is.
Oh,
It's
the
great.
Day
It's
Over
getting
verse
some
one
good
get
fucking
views?
plays. Yeah, for real.
I haven't looked at it yet.
I think it's at 115 was when I looked at it.
So it's hilarious. Definitely fucking check it out, and then go to
It's at
Patreon
142
and
right
do the
now.
fucking thing. Because I want to be able to play this song, and I just want to.
Well,
play
and we
it
will.
anyhow.
We just gotta have
make you edit it out. But it's hilarious. I think we should let it ride.
Okay, here's what I can do. What's the timestamp right now?
124.04.
Okay, I'm gonna go take a piss. He's gonna play this song. You'll just know to cut
All
this
right,
fucking
everyone.
section out.
Yeah, everyone who's not on Spotify, pull up Spotify and put, what is the song here?
Sexual Eruption by Snoop Dogg.
Sexual Eruption.
Okay, at wait, restart it. We're gonna do a 3, 2, 1 countdown.
All right. We're professionals.
Okay. 1 minute 24:15. Reaction to Snoop Dogg sexual eruption.
All right. If you've never heard Snoop Dogg's Sexual Eruption, it's fucking hilarious. And it's definitely worth listening to.
Okay, we're gonna 3, 2, 1. Wait, we're gonna 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
We're gonna 3, 2, 1, y'all. All right. Start your song on 0. 3, 2, 1, 0.
Snoop Dogg, Sexual Eruption. And maybe you could put the video to a side, whatever.
Also can't do that.
Why?
Maybe I'll flip it horizontally.
Yeah.
If he clipped this and made it a fucking reaction video,
You got to go pirate mode, bro. We got to get you in pirate mode.
Yeah. We've explained this like 30 times before.
We're not even monetized, so what does it matter?
It's still a matter of
See,
of
same
life.
conversation.
And, yeah.
The video will get taken down.
Yeah.
So you can put the video on, you just have to flip it. Put your thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
If I put a shit ton of effects on it,
Yeah.
maybe.
With a reaction, like side by side.
If you
Subway
just make
Surfers
the
on it.
video itself a reaction,
Yeah.
like if you upload, but like if it's uploaded within a podcast, the algorithm will still take it. I don't know why the difference is, but if you make a reaction video itself, like reaction channels do, then it's cool. But it just has to be a standalone video, just like that. It can't be included into the shit. Into this podcast.
Well,
or else
reaction
the whole-
channels aren't cool. They do get taken down rightfully. It's just they're kind of
Yes, just
threading the needle.
exactly. So they
This is
hit a
Snoop
gray
Dogg
area.
song.
Yeah, there's not a lot going on in here, is it?
You got to watch the video. It's majestic.
No.
The video is where the magic
terrible.
is.
Yeah, it doesn't sound
No.
very
I don't want to watch deep.
No, but look at it. It looks like it was made in the 70s.
in the 70s. It looks
No,
like
it
an
totally
Earth, Wind,
looks
and
like-
Fire editing
Yeah.
style.
No,
yeah.
totally. Like it looks like it's like you were watching it on VHS. Like we found a lost tape of Snoop Dogg from the 70s in his disco era. Bro, like that's what it is. It's like Snoop Dogg in his disco. He's
is
doing a
funny.
vocoder with the fucking tube. And he has like this keyboard guitar. Oh my God, it's so good. Fuck, if we
That
gotta
song
do
is the worst.
it is.
So,
it is
not very good.
But it's so funny. The video itself
Yes.
is hilarious. With the song without the video, it's nothing. The video literally you have to watch the video
So-
with the song.
Here's what we can do. Will this appease your brain? And you can clarify if this is
We
still
need a
within the
reaction
rules.
channel anyhow.
So instead of making a just legitimate reaction channel, we can do reactions for sure on Patreon. And then what we can do is we release teasers on YouTube of these reactions, you can do it on shorts without getting taken down pretty easily. Because shorts are like, they're short enough. They don't fucking usually get, YouTube just kind of like lets them ride.
Sometimes,
but a lot of the time.
Well, in a short, you can embed the audio. So I can just take the audio out and then use the audio engine like system they do where you can use audio for a short and then replace it at the right spot and then...
Yeah,
like a good title would be like people forgot about Snoop Dogg's disco era.
Yeah, and my point being is we could do that, release them as shorts, and then push them to the Patreon, and then we can continue to use that as like a legitimate reason to go follow our Patreon. Because people like, yes, we have our Discord, yes, we have our bonus content, but getting just legitimate reactions, and then we never have to worry about them being taken down no matter what we do. Because Patreon
the first one
is
we do is a reaction to Ice JJ Fish.
That would be great. That would be fantastic.
Fuck is that?
Yeah. You don't know what Ice JJ Fish?
What the fuck are you
Hey
talking
everyone, we're
about?
going to be doing a reaction.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a
Ice
reaction
JJ
on Patreon.
But
to fucking Ice JJ
actually,
Fish.
speaking of,
No, that's
Ice
like an
JJ Fish,
activation code. Like that's like a CIA activation code. Like what the fuck are
Sleeper
you
Agent,
talking about?
It's a guy who sounded. He just like made
Say
like a
it
song
again.
like 10
Ice JJ Fish.
Ice JJ Fish and like I don't know 10 years ago, 9 years ago, whatever, like 2015 or something like that.
Longer than that. 2010.
Oh, really?
I
Like,
think
how do
so.
people do
There was
reaction
just
videos
it was
all
this
the time?
shitty. People they just hope that they don't get taken down, and then they do inevitably get taken down a lot of the
A
time.
lot of reaction channels get taken down. A lot of videos get taken down. Or the other thing is that a lot of videos get the monetization taken from them. Like making a living off
But
of
Mr.
reaction.
Beast has a whole reaction channel.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, he is also the biggest YouTuber on the platform and has ins. He's like there. He's
Yeah, but
Sadly,
he's like setting the fucking
sadly,
model for how to
nope.
do it.
That's like, oh, why don't rich people have to pay taxes? What? Like, what?
Yeah.
You can't.
Sadly,
you can't just not
YouTube's
pay
kind of like
taxes.
the
And it's
government.
yeah, you can
and,
just get.
and like if you're Mr. Like same thing with like Joe Rogan and Spotify. Is like if you're Mr. Beast or Joe Rogan, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You have enough pull and say to do so. But if you're the little guy,
But other people have reaction videos.
Yes.
I see them. I see
And
them all the time.
are you listening to me?
I am.
Okay. So what I just fucking told you was that other people do have reaction channels. They do exist. A lot of the time, they do get taken down. And there are specific videos that get taken down. And if they don't get taken down, all of the monetization gets taken from them because the video
which
gets
damages you
claimed.
in the algorithm. It fucks you up.
Exactly. And so it's possible. Is it a good idea? This is why I'm saying, in order to not shoot us in the foot with the algorithm, we can produce fucking shorts on YouTube that are teasers to our Patreon, because he can embed the audio using shorts, which is a YouTube loophole for the time being. And we can fucking use that as a teaser to get people to the Patreon, and we can do anything. We can literally show our fucking penises on Patreon. You can do anything you fucking
You can,
want.
but they will take you out of the search results on Patreon, so you have to have a direct link.
So you can do most fucking anyways, but with reactions and shit without my hyperbole.
If you do search Stoned Ape Theory in Patreon, though, we're number one.
fuck yeah.
of course, yeah.
And so what I'm saying is like I understand you want to do reactions.
There is a
and
Stoned
I understand
Ape one, though. There is a Stoned Ape.
and I understand that you see reaction videos on YouTube, but you don't see the back end of that.
Well, the
and
reason
what
that
it
they
does.
succeed is because they make a million videos because there's no effort in the content. It takes
You
them
can
the
make-
amount of time it takes to make a reaction video is 1 second longer than the amount of time the video lasts.
Yeah.
Because you have to press the record button.
Yeah, and
then
so
the
they
end
can make 100 videos a day, hope that one makes it through the algorithm and makes it through the claim process, and that's how they make it. But most of the time, their channel gets flagged. Most of the time, all their monetization gets stripped away, and if they do have ads on the video, it's because those ads are going straight to the people who claim the video, who are the artists who actually made the song. So if we do it on Patreon, where people have to pay us directly, it bypasses that completely. And so we can do all this shit on Patreon, and it gives people an actual reason to come to our Patreon. People are already coming to our YouTube and shit, and they will continue to come for the actual podcast and the full-length shit and everything that we're doing here. But trying to pollute it with fucking music and everything, just makes it harder for him, makes it harder for the algorithm to distinguish, and makes it harder for us to blow up. We just got to have the right place to put it, and that is Patreon. Make sense?
Bro just delivered
It
the
still
Gettysburg
sucks.
Address.
It still sucks.
damn.
I know
still
it sucks, but it's reality. Reality sucks. Do
Yeah.
you know what world we're living in?
Yeah.
It's crazy the world even exists, to be honest.
I know, right? Or anything
I
exists.
think it's bullshit.
Yeah.
What do you fucking mean we're
listen,
here? What
You
do-
pay
right? Think about
taxes.
it.
That's bullshit.
Okay,
Yeah.
lib moment, libertarian moment. That's a libertard.
1,000%.
Well,
but yeah.
I think taxes are bullshit for a lot of things, but or I mean, just how like 60% goes to the military. Like,
Yeah, it's a little
I hate it.
weird. I think there's something weird about that.
How are we gonna fucking back Israel, bro?
That's true. Apparently, they're not even giving weapons. We're just giving them like vouchers for American weapons or something like that, and so they have to buy it through America. Like we're not giving them shit. We're giving them.
That's
cheaper
amazing.
American.
Giving someone a gift card for a
Yeah, we're
machine
giving
gun.
them coupons. Yeah, we're
Gift
giving
card.
Israel coupons to buy.
You can redeem this in America.
yeah.
EBT card.
Yeah, you're getting food stamps for American. For American.
It's an emergency
1684s.
ballistic token. EBT. Yeah. Exchange
Like, we
this
didn't
for an
give it to them. They bought
AK-47.
it with our money that we
Yeah.
give.
Yeah, you get an AK-47 and 50 rounds.
No, I'm sorry for delivering the Gettysburg Address. It's just we've had this conversation through 18 episodes, and I'm like, fucking, can we just?
Yeah.
I just don't. Here's what we're not monetized, so I don't understand why.
But it
matters.
hurts the algorithm. The algorithm we need.
Do you not want to get monetized?
Do you not want to get views? Do you not want to have monetization? Because if we
But
go
who's
against
watching
it,
this far in, if it's not in the clips, like.
they exist.
The algorithm.
The thing
Is
is
listening.
that you make it so that you make it with intention
algorithm
that
is
people
God.
watch it. Yes.
Yeah.
Is the watchful eye, the
Yes!
overseer.
Big brother.
It literally
Yeah.
controls it. Nothing gets popular without the algorithm saying so. It's
Panopticon.
literally how it
I like
fucking
that.
works.
That
I
sounds
like
like a
that.
good song title. It's not
Yeah,
a good band.
It does.
Yeah,
Panopticon.
Is it
Panopticon.
Panopticon, the guy in the middle of a prison that can see 360 degrees, or is that something else?
I don't know.
I honestly, I've heard the word. I don't actually know what it means.
I think Panopticon comes from a design for a prison where it's one guard in a little tower in the middle and a spire, and then there's the prison is a circle around the guard in the tower.
But
and you can just look and see all of
osmotically,
it.
I translated that to all-seeing eye, right?
Yeah,
Like the
well,
watchful
Panopticon
eye.
means one
Exactly.
person can see all of it. Panopticon.
Yeah.
You
I
were
get it.
correct.
The center.
You were entirely correct. The concept is to allow all prisoners of an institution to be observed by a single security guard without inmates knowing whether or not they're being watched. So 1,000%.
Horrifying.
God.
Yeah, God.
God.
You are omniscient at that
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
And at this
Panopticon.
point, we're gonna close.
Fuck
Thank
yeah.
you all for
word
listening
of
to
the
our,
day
our
is Panopticon.
Panopticon. Word of the
Yeah.
day segment is Panopticon.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to our podcast about Hamas and Israel
Yeah.
doing war crimes
Not to
against
be
each other.
confused with
And
hummus.
Ryan knows
New
where the
music
rockets are going right
and
now.
and
Hamas
and
bad.
welcome. So
Hummus good. Hamas bad.
And if,
Hamas bad. Hummus banger.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, double entendre.
All right. So thank you for
Hamas.
watching, everyone.
All right.
Take us out.
Fuck
Yep.
on. Oh,
Hold on.
outro.
Take us out.
Go check out all of our shit. Go check out patreon.com/Stoned Ape Theories podcast. Go check out our Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all of our socials. Go watch us on Spotify and on YouTube. Well, actually, we're trying to get Spotify video. For some reason, it's fucking with us. But go watch the video on YouTube.
The
Listen
last
to
one
us
was
on.
up.
Yeah?
Yep.
Fuck yeah. Okay, go watch the video on Spotify and on YouTube. Watch it all. Do all the things. Love yourself. Love your neighbor. Fuck your neighbor. Fuck your parents. Fuck everybody.
That's
And in the
adultery. Do not
meantime-
And
fuck your
with
neighbor.
that, fuck on and fuck off.